She come home, she want go home, the maximum, oh late night. She come home, she want go home, the maximum. So I tell her, baby, back up, the maximum, oh
This was normal when I was a youngster. But the microphone is picking that up, so that's a toucan. It went across the bridge. So the Belize national flag was officially and officially adopted in 1981 upon the nation gaining its independence. So Belize has a strong colonial past that the information claim that we struggle for our self-determination once we gain independence. I guess that's something that all nations struggle with, to being able to become grounded once they break free. So the flag is the unofficial flag was blue with the coat of arms with a white disc, and that was the national flag that was created by the People's United Party starting in the year 1950. So the nation flag served as a symbol for the movement towards independence. So from the 1950s to 1981, there was this non-violence approach towards gaining the nation's independence. And once the nation won its independence, prior to that, there was a competition held for the designing and creating of the current flag. This competition was won by Everell Wright and Inez Sanchez. It was based on the unofficial flag, with which they added red horizontal stripes to the top and the bottom of the flag. That red stripe was including and acknowledging the opposition of the United Democratic Party, ensuring the flag was associated not with just one political party but both political party. It was done for inclusion, solidarity, and unification of both political party and its citizens. Note, both men on the Belize flag was specifically and strategically placed in the coat of arms to represent the woodcutters who worked in the mahogany and timber industry. Which was a significant part of the Belize economy back in the day when it was known as British Honduras, and it continues to play major role in the advancement of this great nation of ours. One guy is depicted uh, with darker skin, and he holds a paddle representing the method used to transport logs down riverways and stuff. So one gentleman is depicted with dark skin, and he holds a paddle, and this paddle was primarily made and used to design to help uh, on large logs and stuff, and help the guy to remain seated or balanced on top of the timber as they floated down the rivers. The lighter skinned guy holds an axe, symbolized logwood cutters. Note, the men represent the nation's economy, and it represents the fact that you got to work and strive to make and create a life for yourself, and it's embracing and advertising the diversity, uh, our cultural heritage. And then I stumble across more information stating that the different shades of brown is a depiction of the different men representing diversity ethnic groups that makes up the Belizean population. The leaves or wreath contain 50 olive leaves around the border of the perimeter of the coat of arms. This is a symbolic information to identify and acknowledge and give a solid foundation to when Belize start making it movement towards independence, which would be the year 1950. Back then, the great nation of Belize was known as British Honduras when Belize began its quest for independence. And the mahogany tree represents the nation's economic foundation, using the natural resources for the nation advancement. With both men standing one to the left and one to the right, they represent the logwood cutters again, and the flag also contains a version of the British colonial coat of arms as well. So note that at one point Belize also had indentured servers or indentured servitude, mainly from eastern India and China. The indentured laborers were arrivals in Belize or came to Belize after the abolition of slavery in the year 1833, mainly to work on sugar plantations and to help fill the gap, which would be the labor gap that was somewhat triggered, and it was the powers that be way of being upset with the end of slavery. Currently sitting on the Macal River Valley on the river bank section known as Boat Wharf in the twin tongue of San Ignacio and Santa Elena in Cayo district in the far western part of the great nation of Belize. We do work for like, shares, and comments.